Deny my leave? We will see who wins this game. A few years ago, I was an active duty healthcare officer in the military. I loved my job, but the bureaucracy got to me. On my days off, I often worked in private practice because the pay was much better. It was a common practice among officers, and most commanders didn't mind. But then, we got a new first sergeant who liked to make things difficult for the officers. I requested a day off to work in private practice, but he denied it due to a technicality. Maybe I submitted it late. Instead of accepting this, I reviewed our sick hall policy, which stated that officers didn't need a doctor's note unless they were sick for more than 3 days. This policy had always been followed in my unit. The day I requested off, I came down with symptoms and called in sick. The first sergeant was furious and demanded I go to sick hall for a doctor's note. I reminded him about the policy, and we argued for a while. Finally, he said the commander ordered it, and I had no choice but to comply. Since my private practice was an hour away from the base, I decided to visit the one closer to my home. It was lunchtime, and I had about an hour before my next patient, so I went to the ER. I pretended to be sick and told the nurse I had been vomiting all morning. The doctor diagnosed me with a stomach virus and gave me an IV for dehydration. I was running out of time, so I unhooked the IV bag and squeezed the rest into the sink. I hooked it back up, and the nurse didn't notice. I left with the doctor's note and returned to my private practice on time, hydrated, and with the note I needed.